Today's Cosplay Con Talk episode is sponsored by Moco Queen Color Contacts. Don't forget to use my code Wayne for 10% off at checkout at mocoqueen.com. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's episode.
Terry and Cody, how do you guys both enjoy Middle Arc Comic Con?
It's been a blast.
I feel like it's been a completely different experience compared to last year.
I mean, you guys seem to have a lot of fun. Also, again, congratulations yesterday.
Yeah, I will tell you, I was not expecting it.
And I'm sure you'll be happy for you and your partner to get free entry to Anna Medford in September.
Yeah. We are really excited.
Also, really well done, Lucy, yesterday, too.
Thank you.
So, who do you guys have planned possibly for Anna Medford?
Maybe a Makima?
From who's?
Chainsaw Man?
Oh, Makima.
Yes.
She has blonde or red hair?
Red hair.
And you?
I have two.
Well, which one do you want to say? Secret.
I will say the first day is going to be a store, but it's going to be Nanami.
From?
JJK.
Ooh, is he the one who has the blonde hair and the glass?
With the giant cow print cleaver, yeah.
You gotta get the glasses too? No, I cannot wait to see that. You gotta use your wig or your actual hair?
I'll probably actually use my actual hair.
I mean, you're both have the same color blonde.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I'll probably have it bleached, but just so it's a little bit brighter.
Nice. Well, I can't wait to see you both at con again. Again, thank you, and highly recommend checking them out on Instagram and everything for other cosplays and everything.
Absolutely.
Well, you guys, how are we enjoying the con today for day 2?
I love this location they've chosen so much.
And then doing, you've got it in front of me, and then.
I've been loving it so far because this location is so amazing. Like, it has AC. That is so nice. Like,
Fans.
I know, because I wear my hot cosplays, and it's like I may be dying slightly, but I'm not suffering, which is great.
So you like to go above and beyond, but sometimes it's not a bad thing.
Exactly, like all black, like all like thick material. I like the way it looks, but at the same time, it's like at most conventions, it's like super dying. But like, here, functioning AC. That's so nice.
Like you were sweating at Anna Medford last year.
Oh my god.
Cosplay from Rebels.
Yeah, Annie Medford was like so bad because there was the fairgrounds and it's like already traps in heat, and then plus like the swamp cooler is barely working. That was awful. But this. It's so nice. It's so nice. I can wear this and be comfortable. I'm not having to take it off 24/7.
And yesterday, you and your mom were cosplaying from High Republic from Star Wars Acolyte.
Yes.
Who are you cosplaying today from the Empire?
I am cosplaying Admiral Karin Farrow from the Thrawn novels, which, hold on.
Oh,
I brought the book with me. I brought the sacred texts.
Is that book any good?
Oh, it is.
Oh, it's by Timothy Zahn.
Yes, it is the Canon Thrawn trilogy written by Timothy Zahn. Both Canon Thrawn trilogies are some of my favorite books of all time. I've read them, I've read this book 4 times. Like, it is one of my absolute favorite books of all time.
So real quick, what was the process that went into this?
So I already had the pattern I made for the other uniform that I had to alter. Like, this was a bit too wide on the original, so I like cut it up, trimmed it, and then I basically did the same process I did for my other uniform. And same with the pants. Like, I already had that pre-made, like from the last one.
It's not falling off this time?
Yeah, it is falling off everywhere, but
If you see the Anna Medford, you'll see what happens.
But this cape was a completely brand new pattern I had to make because I was like studying and looking at Director Krennic. This is the backside because this was.
From Rogue One.
Yeah, so I had to like look at that and study it, and I made this custom because I was like I need to have this right. And all of these are like triple stitched down. If I can get these are all like triple stitched down to like replicate how it was. Looking at so many old Comic-Con photos, so many Star Wars Celebration photos just to get this right. And I was like, this took me the longest out of everything. The rest of this took me about each piece took me about a week. This took me about 2 weeks to make just the cape.
And I know you're also entering the cosplay contest.
Yes, I am.
So looking forward to seeing that. I think that should do it again, Chris. I hope you enjoy the rest of the content.
Yes.
How are we enjoying day 2 of the con? So, yes, how are we enjoying day 2 of Metal Arc Comic Con?
Day 2 has been awesome. A lot of people showing up and a lot of cosplayers. It's really neat.
Busy too.
It's been a great turnout. I mean, these events are awesome. Vendors and cosplayers and just people in general coming to the venue to check it out. It's a brand new venue and it's been an amazing weekend.
So I know you're here promoting your art and the tattoo shop you work for. What's it called again in Grants Pass?
3 Sevens.
3 Sevens.
3 Sevens Tattoo on Redwood Avenue.
It's definitely highly recommend checking out. Not just saying that, artwork is really good. It's run by you and your husband?
My husband of 20 years, yeah.
Nice.
He's been tattooing for 20 years and I'll be tattooing for 2 years now.
Nice.
So he's actually been a big help. We didn't know each other in the beginning that we were both tattooers, so it was by luck and by chance that we met each other.
And I see you're also cosplaying as Dark Magician Girl.
Yes.
With your stuffed Karibo.
Karibo.
And the stuff.
Yes.
That's really like.
I glued that thing together yesterday and spray painted it, and it's worked out so far.
It's really sturdy too.
Yeah, my husband actually put some pens on the inside to hold it together like a dowel. So.
Oh, that comes.
Very smart man.
So, Dark Magician Girl.
Yes.
You were saying earlier before we. Before the thing that she was one of your favorite characters.
Yes.
You liked Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes.
And how you had the dual disc as a
dual
kid.
disc and dueled everybody in the cul-de-sac with my deck.
So real quick. Where can people find you and your husband's artwork in the shop on social media?
Yeah, so if you go on Instagram, it is under Lil Miss Brit.
Careful the camera.
There's a camera in front of you.
Okay.
So as I was saying, you can go to Instagram and you can find me under Lil Miss Brit or Brittany Elledge. Same on Facebook as well under Brittany Elledge. And you can find Jeremy under Jeremy Elledge on both of those social media sites as well.
And highly recommend checking out the tattoo shop, as you said earlier.
Yeah.
You guys will sometimes do anime movie shows.
I do. So I will have the shop open for anime movie nights, and then for my 2-year anniversary of tattooing, I'm going to rent the theater out, and hopefully we'll see about playing Demon Slayer, the movie that's going to be coming out.
Oh, that'd be nice.
So yeah, I want to use the place as a way to have people come together for their love and passion of anime. So it's not just about tattooing.
Well, again, I hope you enjoy the rest of the con.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Enjoying Metal Art Comic Con. And I know this is your first con.
Yeah. I'm having fun. It's really cool.
And I see your cosplaying as Supergirl. What made you want to cosplay such an iconic DC character?
It's actually my dad's favorite comic book character. Mine's Batman. So.
Nice. And you're liking it so far? And this is your second day here?
My first day. Yeah.
This is your first Metal Art Con as well? Nice.
Yes.
And I know you're familiar with Metal Art, if I'm not mistaken.
I've been a few times, yeah.
And you're cosplaying as a hybrid character from the Netflix series and the comic itself, Sweet Tooth.
Sweet Tooth, yeah.
So what made you want to cosplay from such an iconic and what seems like a popular show?
Well, I really loved how. Okay. I really loved how the animals, the hybrid animal people, really looked soft and sweet, and I mean.
It's okay. You're fine. You're okay.
Okay. I forgot.
The reason why you like Sweet Tooth and everything?
Yeah, I mean the characters, the way they did the costumes in the show and everything, they just looked really sweet and soft and I don't know, childlike. It was kind of neat. I liked it.
So who's your favorite character from Sweet Tooth?
Oh boy.
There's so many, I'm sure.
I kind of forgot his name. I liked the big guy. Big Man. That's what he called him, right? Big Man? I don't actually remember what his name was.
So what was the makeup process behind your makeup?
I really wanted to paint myself brown. That kind of backfired because I ended up getting my exact shade of skin tone, and yeah, I just kind of improvised with the rest of my makeup.
It looks really well done.
Thank you.
And how about you, Shayla? Who are you cosplaying today?
So this is actually original character. Basically, I had bought the dress off of Holy Clothing, and I was like, I love this dress.
It's really well made too.
It was. I got this like 6 years ago. and I wanted to wear it, but I didn't know what character to wear. So I was like, okay, I'll just make up my own. And somehow that turned into a whole story. And so now I am attempting to write a book based on this character named Kinley, and the second character is actually based off of my best friend right here, named Princess Annika. So it's the adventures of those two, and hopefully someday I can actually bring it here.
Well, that'd be nice.
Yep.
So all over, you guys are enjoying the con so far?
Oh yeah,
Nice. Are you guys going to be here for Anna Medford in September?
probably.
That'd be nice. Can't wait to see what cosplays you guys will do. I think that should do it again. I hope you all enjoy the rest of the day too.
Thank you.
Here with Jubilee and Rogue, also Echo Chips, and I always forget your cosplay.
Mo Maple.
Mo Maple at Metal Art Comic Con Day 2. So first off, how was Day 1 for you guys? Starting with you, Mo.
It was great. I think we had a really good time. Air conditioning is killer. A really great group of people. Some fantastic artists, and overall just a really good time.
How about you, Mo?
Yeah, it's been great. It's been nice seeing all the kids out and just chatting with people.
So I know you guys are back here again for the Cross Pajamas again, which I imagine you guys look pretty busy yesterday.
We did pretty well. I think that we're hoping to do just as well today and eat some Red Robin after this and then do it again next year.
Red Robin sounds good. So, I got to talk about your guys' cosplays. Starting with you, Mo, what made you want to cosplay as the classic Jubilee from X-Men '97?
Well, I really like X-Men '97. That was the first one I watched, and then I watched Evolution. That's probably my favorite, though. But the character Jubilee is just a little bit more recognizable than some of the casual Evolution outfits.
Fair. So, Echo, what made you want to cosplay the goth version of Rogue from X-Men Evolution?
Let's be honest, she's hot.
I mean, you're not wrong.
And I just love Rogue, and some of her other outfits weren't really attainable to me as close to the con as I got before I decided to put this together. So not only was the show something that I consumed a little bit of when I was younger, I also just love Rogue as a character throughout the X-Men series.
Plus, I see you have your natural hair in the back, and then which I didn't even notice that
Yes.
was your actual hair.
It's very nice to be able to not wear a full wig, and I actually got a haircut specifically to do this cosplay, so.
Nice. So now that you guys are cosplaying X-Men characters, gotta ask this question next, starting with you, Echo. If you can cosplay any other Marvel character or comic book character, who would you want to cosplay?
Ooh, that's a really hard question. I like Black Widow a lot, and I know she's like kind of dead now, but that's okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, spoiler alert. But I think she's really cool. When I was younger, I did like a casual look of hers, and I thought it would be really cool to do a side-by-side of then and now. So maybe in the future, but.
Well, what about you, Mo? Who would you like to cosplay comic book-wise?
Comic book-wise, I've always wanted to do Zatanna.
Who's Zatanna? Nice.
Yeah. I'm
Carefully.
a... I'm a DC girl at heart, but it seems like every time I cosplay, it's from a Marvel, because I've done Squirrel Girl and now Jubilee, so it always seems like...
I don't think I've ever seen Zatanna in person. Oh, careful with it. I don't think I've ever seen Zatanna in person. I think once at a con, but
she's like my favorite. Her and Constantine, that was like my childhood right there. So I either want to do Constantine, but the trench coat seems very hot, or Zatanna.
I mean, both are pretty good options. I think we can both agree that Zatanna honestly needs her own TV show.
Oh yeah, they did a movie a couple years ago with Constantine and her, and it was really good.
So real quick, as I always ask you guys, where can people find the Crafts Pajamas and your socials online?
The Crafts Pajamas, all one word on Instagram is where we do our art booth. And then I'm Echo Chips, one word on Instagram.
And Mo?
Oh, I'm Mo_Maple on Instagram.
Highly recommend following them all on Instagram. It's definitely worth it. And also, if you were here, if you're at the con, hopefully you had the chance to stop by their booth. So Kai, I see you're cosplaying as Alistair this time for Metal Arc. I know you did it last time at Rogue, and I see you made some improvements as well. Mm-hmm. And I see that this is intact this time.
Yeah, Hot glue does not do the job, apparently.
What did you use this time for the cane?
This is made from a broom. This is 3D printed, and I just use super glue.
So if you don't mind me asking, what made you want to cosplay as everyone's favorite radio demon?
Honestly, his design is just really pretty. His design is just really pretty, and I was like, damn, that would look really cool to make.
How do the contacts feel?
Really comfortable, actually.
Are those? Oh, they're actually nice.
Mm-hmm. They're really comfortable. They're a little blurry, but contacts do that. So.
And what was it? I know I asked this last time.
You're good.
But I did an interview. How was the makeup process? How long did it take to get all the right tone? Because Alistair's makeup's not always easy.
It took probably total 20 minutes, maybe. I've been doing lots of videos with my friend recently, so I'm getting a lot quicker at it. But I do the white base, I do some red eyeshadow, blend it out, some black lipstick.
And you made the cosplay yourself too?
Yep, it's all hand sewn.
Hand sewn? That's impressive. I take you're entering the cosplay contest?
I did it the last contest, but the last con, but
nice.
So not this time. But
and what about the wig and the horns and everything? How long did that take, and what materials did you use?
So the wig is made out of faux fur. It's my first wig. I styled it with like a spray adhesive super glue, and it's formed with wire and foam. So
aside from being in the cosplay, how else are you enjoying the con, and how much are you liking the new location?
I love this new area. It's nice and spacious. It's indoors, not raining. Cooler. And I love seeing everybody else's cosplays and all of their awesome art. I've already bought some art.
Now, are you going to be cosplaying on day 2?
Same thing, baby.
Same, nice. Well, I hope you're enjoying the con. And also, if you want to show the audience real quick the up-close shot of this and your cane.
I don't know how close I need to be.
Nice. Well, Kai, I hope you enjoy the con. And also, I got to say, I do like your friends, Rosie. If you want to show off Rosie.
This is my mother.
Well, so I got to ask also real quick. Do you make the Rosie cosplays? Well,
she does.
How long did it take to do Rosie?
A lot quicker. I'd say probably less than a week. But.
And I take it Mom's to join the con too?
I'm loving it. It's a blast.
I hope you're staying cool, because I know that's like, I know you guys are like wearing a lot.
Yeah.
So.
Thank goodness it's indoors.
Oh, yeah. Well, I hope you're both enjoying the con. Can't wait to see you guys on day 2.
Thank you.
So I'm here with Maid Rose and Butler.
Orion. Hello.
Of the, what's it called?
Cherry Bomb Maid Cafe and Matcha Sakura Butler Boutique.
Ooh. So what made you want to have a maid cafe and a butler boutique?
Okay, so I've been visiting maid cafes for a really long time. I've always loved them. Orion hasn't been to a maid cafe yet.
This is my first convention, actually.
Oh, nice. How are you liking it so far?
It's been really fun. I've had a lot of fun. It's been great.
But because of the experiences I've had in visiting different maid cafes, Maid Cafe Mikusu, Starshine, Dreamland, I just decided that it could be a lot of fun to start my own. It's like a little passion project. Yeah.
And plus, you're local too, here in Southern Oregon.
Yeah, and Southern Oregon doesn't. We have some other maid cafes come down here sometimes, but we don't really have one that's set here. So it's really awesome to have one here. Yeah.
So, Butler, Ryan, is it?
Orion.
Orion. How did you become part of this fantastic group?
Well, I was actually friends with Maid Rose before all of this, and then she was talking a lot about it, and I thought that sounds so fun, and I decided to join. It's kind of a simple story, really.
So, how many members total do you guys have so far?
Right now we have 9 members total.
That's quite a bit too.
We're all located in different places, so not the whole group has to go to every event. It's whoever is in that location, like our maids in Washington will do our Washington events. Our maids here will do our Oregon events. So it's not too much traveling, and we're still even trying to branch out more.
I mean, branching out is not always a bad thing. Speaking of, where can people find you guys if like someone's interested and want to be part of the Butler Boutique or the Maid Cafe?
So when we open on our social media, we're working on making a website, but we don't have one quite yet. Our Instagram is Cherry Bomb Maid Cafe, and our Butler Boutique is Matcha Sakura Butler.
I think it's at Matcha Butler Boutique.
Matcha Butler Boutique.
Be sure to follow that one as well.
And our Butler applications are actually open right now, and our Maid Cafe applications are going to be opening in the fall.
Perfect timing, especially for Halloween and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
And let's see, one more thing. What's it just been like doing this?
Do you want to give your experience? It's your first time.
Well, so far, this is my second day at Meadowlark Comic Con, and yesterday so far was amazing. It was like, I got here pretty early, but so it was about like 9 hours of like so much fun. It was a little bit rough at the start because I didn't know what I was doing, but once I got the hang of things, I got pretty good at, I'd like to say, that I got pretty good at interacting with guests and, oh gosh, the fan, and just like having fun. And talking to people, introducing them to what a maid cafe is, and just like having fun with guests.
I mean, if Sebastian from Black Butler can do it,
that's for sure.
Any butler can do it.
That's for sure.
I think. Oh yeah. What time is you guys' show for today? For those who may not, yeah.
So we're open doing cafe stuff all day. We have dance performance times. Probably around. We're gonna have one at 1. We're gonna have one. Maybe after the cosplay contest.
Like yesterday?
Yeah.
I'll definitely be stopping by to capture footage of that because I wasn't able to yesterday.
Yeah, we have some too if you'd like me to send it to you.
Oh, if you do, yeah, then I'll be sure to credit you guys and everything.
Yeah.
You don't need reservations for today.
Yeah.
And
This
then-
one's just walking.
And I already asked where people can find you. I hope, Butler, sorry.
It's all right.
I'm still waking up.
It's all right. It's all right.
Butler Orion
It's nice to
and
meet
Maid
you.
Rose, I hope you both enjoying Meadowlark Comic Con.
I am enjoying it a ton. I'm having a great time. I haven't been to a Comic-Con since I was like 9 years old, so I'm having an amazing time. Yeah, it's awesome so far.
So, for those who are not familiar, who are you cosplaying today and from what social media?
I am cosplaying Loop from the Adventure Zone. I am really into Dungeons and Dragons, and this is a Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
Oh, I think
so
I've heard of that now. Okay.
I know, it's
When you
awesome.
said D&D, it's like, okay, I've heard of it now.
Yes, yeah, I love it. It's a great show.
So what? Oh, it is. Is it a show too?
It's just the podcast and the graphic novel, but I love listening to it. It's amazing. So
what made you want to cosplay as Luke?
Well, Loop is a trans woman in the media, and I'm a trans person who really enjoys seeing really good representation. I also just think she's super cool and punk, so I'm a big fan. Yeah, that's basically why.
So, what was like the process that went into the cosplay?
Totally. So I am a big fan of closet cosplaying and cosplaying on a budget.
Nice.
I think it's amazing. I do not want to spend very much money on a cosplay, but I will say that I really like supporting like my local artisan markets and thrift stores. So a lot of this stuff very cheap. A lot of this stuff was from like friends that I borrowed it from. This umbrella was like $4. Like it's amazing. Amazing stuff you can do on a budget.
So, how long did it take to do the makeup process?
Oh, makeup process on a good day, probably like an hour. On a day where I'm taking a long time.
So, since you're a fan of the book, where can people find the podcast and everything for Adventure Zone?
Oh my gosh, I would love to tell you. First of all, hello, hi.
It's okay. No, you didn't.
But if you'd like to find the podcast, it's anywhere you get your podcast usually, so you can find it on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Those are the main three I tend to listen to it through, so yeah. There's also a website, theadventurezone.com, I believe, could be wrong, where you can go find that too.
Well, I think that you do. I hope you enjoy the rest of the con. Hopefully, quick. How do you pronounce your?
So I am Hibiscus Henna and I use Yagua.
Nice. How are you enjoying the con so far?
It's amazing.
And
I love it.
Nice. And I see you're cosplaying as Shadowheart from Larian Studios. Probably, I think, their best game, Baldur's Gate 3.
Yes, 100%.
So what was the process that went into, what made you want to cosplay as Shadowheart?
I've been told multiple times that I look like Shadowheart.
I mean, you do. I see it.
So I went about and found all my pieces, put them together. I didn't want to sew this year, so I bought most of them, but I love it. And
Nice. You also got the...
Yes, I actually did the scar.
Nice. So what was like the hardest part about this cosplay?
The hair. I handmade the hair.
Oh, you did the hair yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and is that your actual hair?
Nope, that is not my actual hair. I handmade this extension.
You handmade that? How long did that take?
I had a group over. I have an advocacy group that I join, and I had them over, and I did it for about 3 hours while we chatted. So
nice.
Yeah, it was lovely.
So, real quick, want to talk about your booth and what you do?
Yes, I do Yagua henna tattoos. They come from South America, yeah, but instead it's made from a fruit. It's been used for over 2,000 years. And instead of being a brown, it's a navy blue. So it looks more like a traditional tattoo. Mine's faded, so it's a little bit hard to see, but they are amazing. I have a bunch of beautiful designs. I took a lot of time for Comic-Con this year. I handmade and hand drew all of these, and it took me forever.
Nice. And I know your partner is doing his thing over here.
Yes!
He's not here at the moment.
He's new to this, and I wanted him to come in and get a taste. He
His
makes
little-
stickers
They're like
and
dice goblins?
props. Yes, they are. They're dice goblins.
Uh,
He has one that has a flamethrower.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I know.
that.
It's so cute.
And he designed these himself?
Yes. He learned all of this like literally within 2 weeks because he said he wanted to join me, and I said, okay, you're going to join me.
I mean, and he also has his
They're so cool, the blasters.
his
I love
blaster
them.
props. He's not here right now, but it'd definitely be showing his cosplay off here.
Please, it's so cool.
So, is this your guys' first time doing a con here?
It's mine. It's my first con in general. The ones that I used to go to in Hawaii, which is where I brought the Yagua back from, were very small. And so this is super exciting for me.
Well, I mean, it seems like you both are enjoying the con, and I think you guys are going to be here tomorrow as well.
Yes.
Do you plan on doing the same cosplay tomorrow or a different cosplay?
I think I'm going to do the same one. I don't know about that one, though. He's running around Summer Colin. He's lovely.
Now, do you plan on, I'm sure you've seen the images online where she has her white hair.
Yes, I think I want to do that for the anime con because I really want to do this again. I am in the process of making her armor.
Like, she's got some really intricate
It's
armor, too.
hard.
And then do you plan on having her spear as well?
Possibly. That one I'm still trying to brain through how I'm going to go about that because I'm like, I don't want it to be too heavy, but I also hate foam.
I think foam would be the best.
Yes,
EVA foam, and I think would be like the best option, honestly.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow. Can't wait to see what cosplays you do at MF for Witches. Are you going to have a booth as well?
Yes.
And are you entering the cosplay contest today?
Not today. I didn't know if I should, so I did not.
Again, Yagua?
Yes,
I
Yagua.
hope you and your partner enjoy the rest of the con. And yeah, thank you again.
Thank you so much.
June and Mo, how does it feel back to be at Metal Arc Comic Con in a much bigger space this year?
Oh man, it's beautiful and it feels great in here. And all the people, all the nice space in here, it's great. And all the vendors have enough space. It looks amazing.
And I think it's been 2 years since I interviewed you guys, and I think you're in the same outfits I recorded you 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I was in my my Rebecca Steam cosplay. Yeah.
And I see you're cosplaying as Raven this time, and you're back to doing the Red Hood again?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely wanted to do something that was going to match her in some kind of way. So I figured either Red Hood or Deathstroke would work. So everybody knows Red Hood.
And if you guys do Deathstroke, you got to do Rose Wilson.
Oh, I'm gonna try.
I mean, because, father, daughter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Spoilers, we don't know.
Yeah.
So, and I also know you're signing up for the cosplay contest this time too.
I am signing up for the cosplay contest. Hopefully, I get.
You've missed a single one they've had so far.
Nope, I'm not.
Probably gonna do more. Continue to do more.
So, real quick, as I actually asked this question to other comic book character cosplayers, who's your favorite dream comic book character cosplay?
My favorite would be probably a Doctor Doom. Yes, I like the Doctor Doom. Yes, isn't that amazing? Yeah, so definitely, and I definitely want to get Doctor Doom because he's going to be popular now. So I got to get mine going before everybody else. Definitely.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What about you, June? Who's your favorite? Like either Marvel, or DC. Who's your favorite comic book character dream cosplay?
That's actually a really hard question. I think. Oh my God, that is a really hard question. I think I really do want to do like a big like Venom cosplay, like an actual full body outfit. Yeah.
I guess. And I think I understand you guys are going to be here at Medford as well?
Yeah.
For just to be a little sneak peek, what are you guys' plans for Medford cosplay-wise?
I think I'm gonna do a Mad Hatter like daughter cosplay from Ever After High, but it's a big ball gown, so yeah.
What about you, Mo?
I'm planning on probably being some kind of Sith, and so we'll see if I bring her to the dark side with me. So yeah, I'll be looking for an acolyte. So
well, as always, I hope you both enjoy the con.
Thank you, sir. You look so good at Luigi, sir. Yeah.